It's Megan Rose from the Philippines, come to you with another set of tutorial on how to make this beaded cell holder. This project has a lot of elements into it, just like these embossed leaves and flowers for the bottom side part. It also has this side design just like so for the bottom and the side part. It also has this flap, there's some type of opening. So another element to it is this wooden beads that is cylindrical for the closing of this flap or as a clasp. And then it has a handle this long that has this circle design to it. So thinking this is going to be a long tutorial, so I'm going to show you the materials that we're going to need. We're going to need some nylon monoline string that is 050 mm or 15 lbs. We're going to need a pair of scissors to cut the string, and we're going to make two major colors of the colors of your choice. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use the white and the yellow. And then for the leaves and the flower part, you're going to need another color for the three flowers and a white one for the base of it. And also you're going to need some green for the leaf parts. Okay, so another material we're going to need is this wooden cylindrical bead for the clasp of the flap. So those are the materials we're gonna need, and we're going to continue on later. Okay, for the dimension of this project, this is about 6 inches high or 6.5 inches high, and it is about 3.5 inches wide. So that is the dimension of this project. So the string length for this, I will estimate it as I go, and I will put it on the description box. But for now, we're just going to start with 2 meters. So we're going to start with the base or the foundation cluster, which is in the bottom part of this project. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put 4 yellow ones on the right string. So you're going to hold your string wherein the first end is on your right and the second end is on your left. So you're going to put 4 yellow ones on the right string, and then we're going to salikop with a yellow one. Salikop is a term that I'm often use wherein you're going to slide your string going to the left and the other string going to the right, and we're going to align both ends and slide that one bead so that it will go to the rest of the bead to form the cluster of 5. So the foundation cluster is composed of 5 clusters of 6 in between 2 clusters of 5. So we start with a cluster of 5, and then we're going to make 5 clusters of 6. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to work on it. So to make a cluster of 6, we're going to put 2 yellow ones on the right string and 2 yellow ones on the left. And then we're going to salikop with a yellow bead to form the cluster of 6. So after this, we're just going to form 4 more clusters of 6. So since we're here, as you can see, we start off with a cluster of 5 and then cluster of 6. Okay, so after this cluster of 6, we're going to form 4 more clusters of 6, and then I'm going to catch up with you after that. Okay guys, so now that we have made the 5 clusters of 6 after the cluster of 5, so we're going to continue on with the foundation cluster by forming a cluster of 5. So put 2 yellow beads on the right string, 1 on the left, and then we're going to select up with a yellow bead. And this is where we're going to start the first row with the side design. So now that you have this, the string should be coming out from this bead. So we're going to start the side design. So there's going to be 2 clusters of 5 in between that first cluster of 5. Okay, so now we're gonna put 2 white ones or 2 yellow ones on the right string, and then we're going to put another white one for the right string, and then we're going to select up with the white bead. Since this is the center color, the side colors should be the yellow one and the middle color should be white. So now we have this. This is the start of this is the design for the side parts. So after this, we're gonna insert the left string through 2 adjacent beads, and we're going to form the leaves part. So now we're going to put a cluster of 6. So insert 2 white ones on the right string, and then select up with the white bead. So after this cluster of 6, we're gonna start forming the bottom of the leaves part of the first leaf. So since we're here, insert your left string through these 2 adjacent beads, and then we're gonna start the leaf part. So put 1 white one on the right string. After that white, we're gonna put a green one, and then we're gonna select up with the green one, with the white one. Okay, so after this, we're gonna insert, see, the green is there. Insert your left string through 2 adjacent beads, and here we're going to put 2 green ones on the right string, and then we're gonna select up with a white one. Okay, so after this, we're just going to continue on making clusters of 6 in the white. So here, what we're gonna do is we're going to make 3 clusters of 6 with the white. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up with you after that. Okay guys, so now that we have made the 3 clusters of 6 after the leaf part, okay, so now we're here, we're going to the side parts again. So what you need to do is you're gonna insert the left string through this 1 adjacent yellow bead, and here we're going to form the design for the side part. And as you know, we're going to put 2 clusters of 5 in between this first cluster of 5. So what we need to do is we're going to put 1 white one on the right string, a yellow one, and then we're going to select up with the yellow bead to start off the side part or the side design. So now we have this. So now we're gonna insert the left string through this 1 adjacent yellow bead. I'm gonna form another cluster of 5. So here we're gonna put 1 yellow bead on the right string, another white one, and then we're gonna select up with a white one. Okay, so now after this, we're just going to form clusters of 6 with using the white color. So in order to do that, we're going to insert the left string through these 2 adjacent yellow beads, and we're gonna form a cluster of 6 in the white. So put 2 white ones on the right string and silicop with the white one. And then you can make it on your own, and I'm just going to catch up with you after this. So this is going to be for the first row. So after this, we're gonna form about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more clusters of 6. So to do that, what we need to do is insert the left string to these 2 adjacent beads. We're gonna put 2 white ones on the right string and silicop with a white bead to form the cluster of 6. Okay, so we're just gonna repeat this. We're gonna repeat this process 4 more times, and I'm going to catch up with you right before we close the first row. Okay? Okay guys, so now that we have made the 4 clusters of 6, we're now on the other side again. So here we're gonna form a cluster of 5. So we're gonna insert the left string through 2 adjacent yellow beads, and this is to close the first row. So here we're gonna put 1 white one on the right string, and then we're gonna silicop with the yellow bead. So here we're gonna form the side design. As you can see here, it has the type of design just like a border line, but with circles. Okay, so now that we have closed the first row, insert your left string through this 1 adjacent yellow bead, and we're gonna form a circle for this side part. So that is putting 3 yellow ones on the right string and silicop with the yellow one. Okay, so after this, we're gonna form a second row. So this project, it consists of about 15 rows of clusters. So now we have that. Insert your left string through these 2 adjacent white beads. Form another cluster of 6. So for the remainder of the rows, it is going to be composed of clusters of 6. It's just in the beginning that we put clusters of 5 so that it will fold sideways. So put 2 white ones on the right string and silicop with the white bead. So now you have that. Insert your left string through 2 adjacent white beads. Put 2 white ones on the right string and silicop with the green one for the leaf part. And I have a tutorial on how to put the embossed leaves and flowers, so I'm going to put that on the description box so you can make it on your own. So since we're here, we're gonna insert the left string through these 2 adjacent green beads, and here I'm gonna form the leaf by putting 2 green ones on the right string. So we're going to complete the leaf and then silicop with a green one. and we're just going to form clusters of 6 around the second row, forming a circle design for the side parts. So after this, we're gonna form clusters of 6. I'm going to show you after that. Okay guys, so now that we have made 3 clusters of 6 using that white bead, we're now closing to the side part again. So here we're gonna insert the left string through these 2 adjacent white beads, and then we're going to put 2 white ones on the right string and silicone with the yellow bead, and then we're gonna form the side parts with the circle design. So I'm gonna insert the left string through these 2 adjacent yellow beads and form the clusters of 6 in the yellow. So put 2 yellow ones on the right string, and then silicone with the yellow one. So after this, we're just gonna form clusters of 6 in the white for about, so I'm gonna catch up with you before we close it. So you have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rows of 6 clusters of 6 all in the white, and I'm gonna catch up with you right before we close.